anyways, so Bailey, we're talking about video games. Did you play a lot of video games growing up or no?
Actually did.
You did?
Yeah.
Like what?
Surprisingly. We had a PlayStation, and so I played a lot of I liked Tomb Raider, I liked Crash Bandicoot, there was an old Spider-Man game that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the catch of your PlayStation?
What do you mean? I didn't have a memory card, so every time I played, I would just play until I got bored, and then I would have to start over.
Reset.
But it was fine because
memory cards.
I just like having fun. I don't like hard games.
Mm-hmm.
I am such a little bitch about it. I will pick easy mode. I don't care. I want to have fun. If I'm getting angry, I just won't play it.
Her favorite current game is Mario 3D World, right?
That's my favorite game. I think that's the best game I've ever played, ever. And it's because it's couch co-op, so you play with the people that you're with.
Mm-hmm.
And I play it, my little sister plays it, and my brother, who is 8, has played it with us since he was 5. Wow. It's just so fun. Everybody has a good time.
You gotta be a master at level 1
Oh,
on your PlayStation for all the games that you played.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. So for further context, a lot of us, actually, most of us known each other since high school.
Yeah.
Some predate that till elementary, right?
Yep.
Kindergarten.
Right. So
Coming on
20 years.
2 decades.
Dang.
Oh,
So Ben and Will have known each other for almost 2 decades from elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Alex are the same age. We went to the same we all went to the same high school together.
We were all in band.
We're all in band, so we all hung out together, marching band and stuff like that. Me and Ben are the percussionists. We play a lot of drumline and stuff.
Yeah.
We also had a buddy named Zach, but he came after my time.
And 1 year with me.
And 1 year with Ben. But yeah, so in terms of establishing who's who, Ben and Bailey are now fiancés. They're engaged.
Mm-hmm.
They have been dating for how long?
9 years. Almost 10.
Almost 10.
And have been engaged for...
I don't even know. I don't know.
5 years?
Not... Well, I don't know.
Let me think about that for a
no,
second.
because it was in...
14?
No one cares. No one cares.
Okay.
She's trying to not give any room for that. But yes, so Ben and Bailey are a couple. They've been around for a while. They've met each other in high school, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where I met all of you.
Right.
That's true.
I also met everyone here at high school. I haven't met anyone before that in this friend group. I don't think, unless it was Marcus. Marcus I've known since middle school.
Yeah.
No, I've known Marcus since elementary.
Well, I met him in kindergarten, met her in middle school, met y'all in high school.
Okay.
That's right. I forgot we met in
We
middle
were in
school.
8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I hated 8th grade, so.
Yeah, nobody liked it.
But Nick was nice.
I was.
No, sorry. Will was nice. I was looking at you.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm not nice.
You and your pretty face.
I mean, I don't know if he would have been nice.
Ben likes to declare me as his first high school friend,
Yes.
his first big boy friend.
Yeah, because when
Yeah.
I showed up...
Because we're children.
When I showed up to 8th grade night, he's the only one that talked to me.
Yeah.
And then we were friends. It was just like that. And I was also wearing an army uniform.
Okay, that is saying something nice. Okay, it was not an army uniform. It was this all camo fleece jacket and pants.
Yeah.
This kid came in with super long hair and I think almost a full beard. And I was looking at this kid and I was
We
like,
had
I
a full
can't.
beard since 7th grade. Man.
No.
Oh,
It was
sorry.
a smaller beard.
I've been
It was a kind of goatee-ish.
I've been shaving since 6th grade, okay? I'm sorry.
Right. But yeah, I saw the kid walk in and I was like, God damn, it's just a floating head. But it was 8th grade night. I was a freshman at that point, so because I'm only a year ahead of him. So and that high school just opened up.
Yes.
So me and Alex were part of the first people. We were the first freshmen, meaning
The first 4.
the first to go the full 4 years at that school. We had some sophomores and even fewer juniors.
Mm-hmm.
We only had 2 juniors in the whole band.
In band, yes.
Yeah.
It was Tori and Caroline, right?
Yeah. Or was...
Kaylee.
Oh, Kaylee
Was
one.
Colin... Colin's just a year ahead of us.
Yeah, Colin
Yeah.
was a year
Yeah.
ahead of y'all.
Ahead of us, yeah.
So was Kaylee.
Well, anyways, not to go too far off on friend groups and stuff like that, but yeah, me and Alex were part of the group that was the first to go to full 4. But anyways, after high school, let's see, we kind of like, hung out every now and then. We weren't as close as we are now, I don't think. At least some of us. We occasionally went over to Ben's place, played video games and stuff like that. Stayed up all night, as in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine plays too.
Yeah.
Where we played basketball at 6 in the morning.
Hide and seek in your basement.
Mm-hmm.
I might.
Would you like to say the other name for that?
That's another story for another time.
I might have taken out like a wood pylon thing.
It's not as bad as Marcus almost taking out the water heater. So
Yeah. But we've been friends for a good while. We've gone on plenty of little adventures of going on lake trips, going out on the boat. Oh, we all live in Georgia, by the way. That's kind of like a little reference point. Closer to Atlanta. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, just for reasons. But
Nick's address is...
Nick's address is backwoods out of anywhere.
is 4400 Cobb Parkway. By the way, that's Cobb County Police Station. Headquarters.
Sucker.
You can go there.
Go turn
That is
yourself
totally
in.
where I live. But yeah, we've known each other for a good while, so I think that we're all respectively good friends. We all have our little quirks and things that we're kind of known for. Alex is the gentle giant. He's fairly tall. He's not.
he's the
huge.
polite one.
Yeah, polite Alex.
Okay.
He's polite. Ben, you're not like really reserved. You're not as like talkative as much though.
Not really.
Yeah, you're mostly like a friend group talker in a way. Like if he knows you, he'll talk to you kind of person.
True.
But he's probably like one of the nicest people I've known, to where he never says anything bad about people. So that's that. Will, we don't talk about Will.
We don't talk about Will.
No, Will's dope as shit.
Eh,
He's calling you a crackhead.
I know.
Will's a crackhead. No, he's not.
No, Will is not. Oh,
Hi. Hey.
there's a comment.
Holy shit, he's about to move to Georgia! Ah, he's about to move to Georgia. Ah, that's
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's
Where?
nice.
Yeah, we're in Georgia, and we'll tell you that we're
Join
not
us.
really close.
We'll give our... We'll let you
We'll
know
say
how
we're
we
on the
feel
other
about
side
it.
of Georgia.
Where
Yeah.
are you coming from, if you don't mind
Oh
us
yeah,
asking?
moving from to where?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reasons. Age. Description. Height, weight.
No,
Race.
no.
Gender.
That's
Yes,
a
no.
security number. What are the last 4 digits?
Birthday. So we can
Credit
celebrate your
card.
birthday by stealing everything.
What is your mother's maiden name and first pet?
If you were to have a credit card.
In theory.
What else?
Will knows magic.
Will does.
Yeah.
He
Comment
knows.
below if you want to see a magic trick.
We'll do, maybe that could be a podcast of just like Will's Magic Emporium, where he just does like little card tricks for like 30 minutes or something like
I
that.
can do that.
See if he can do
think
it.
so.
And I could just be all like,
I know how it's
he
done.
swapped X! Way off in the
It's
background.
in his sleeve.
I have to make sure I say it way super off in the distance, that way it gets the proper effect.
Like go outside and yell through the window.
Yeah. He's a phony! Bailey, you're just sassy and bae. It's just what you are.
Thanks. I like that.
It's a respectable sassy. She's just real.
My mother would agree. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? And
You.
me?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about me.
You're bald.
I am bald.
That was
Will.
rude.
I mean, it's true.
This is why we don't talk
That's
about
his
Will.
identity.
See, I can't grow hair on top of my head, but I can grow a beard.
Yeah.
Will can grow hair on top of his head, but he can't grow
I'm
a
all
beard.
patchy.
That's like an understatement.
I'm all patchy. No, you should have seen me
It's like
3
little
days
strings.
No, like after the last time we did this whole meeting trying to set all this stuff up,
Yeah.
I hadn't shaved for another full week. I was so close to actually considered to have a beard, and then I shaved it off because I have to go to Publix.
which is the longest I've had my beard. And the only reason I'm wearing a hat right now is just because I need to cut down my hair again. So, like, when it partially grows out, it does not look as good. It looks more old manish.
Nick's spirit animal is Saitama from One Punch Man, guys.
It is true.
Yes.
One Punch Man is the best. The opening is the national anthem for all bald people around the world.
Especially when that lightning bolt hits him, right?
Oh my goodness! When the lightning bolt hits the top of his head, I was like, "My gosh, that's so badass!" It emphasizes the shininess. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
And you are somewhat partial to ice cream, I've heard.
Oh, maybe just a little.
I like ice cream.
That could be a challenge. Let's see how much ice cream Nick can eat.
The limit does not exist.
To the point of like
not gain any weight afterwards either.
His cholesterol doesn't increase either.
I'm a very slender person, to where I could eat massive amounts of various food and then not have any repercussions whatsoever. Maybe that is the repercussion, is that I lose hair. Maybe that's
Oh.
Scientific.
Oh, no.
it sounds like a balance, like a patch balance that God gave me. He's like, wow, this kid is like eating so much food, he's not gaining any weight.
It'll catch up to you.
I gotta nerf him
You
somehow.
got another comment.
Get rid of his hair. That'll do it.
Oh.
Let's see here. Space Ice says, my favorite part was when he punched the hell out of the mosquito. Actually, he slapped the mosquito.
Bitch slap.
But
Yeah,
still, yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was very nice. Just blood just goes everywhere and stuff
Out
like
of
that.
nowhere. It was like, oh, that was annoying.
Yeah, I gotta cosplay as Saitama one day.
Yes.
We are kind of starting to go to cons more. So we just recently gone to MomoCon. I've gone to AWA and MomoCon before.
Yeah, I went to AWA.
Right, which AWA is Anime Weekend in Atlanta.
Weekend in Atlanta, yeah.
Right.
At the Cobb Galleria Center.
Yep. And then
Shout out.
Shout out. Not a sponsor.
Shout out to my homeboy Cobb Galleria.
Not a sponsor.
which we're totally in the Cobb Galleria right now. This is where the host is being the show's.
By the
being
way,
hosted
just
at.
show up. This is where we're filming it, so that's the address.
So just like hop in there and be like, hey, we're looking for like talking SWBZ. You want to see the show? I'm like, sure. Yeah.
And then they'll point you to Nick's room.
He's 20 miles that way. There we go.
Nick's address is
Undisclosed information. But yes, so some other friends that you might see on here is our buddy Zach, who's Will's younger brother, who is...
What do you mean? That's a biological fact.
We're still not sure. Those tests have not come back yet.
Zach is what? Oh, well, Zach's tag is Wigs.
Yes.
So he's the lone W in
He's
our...
the big old 2-1.
Yes.
21.
So he's what, 4 years younger
3.
than you?
Yeah.
So
A little bit over 3 years younger.
Then he's 5 younger than me,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think.
Whatever.
It depends
4.
on what month it is.
Well, currently it's 4.
Who cares?
Bailey, this matters. Alright, so we have Zach. Zach's a pretty cool guy. You know, I think he has like the same interest just about as Will.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. Really good friends with all of us.
Very quick to the gun of just insults.
That's true.
Yep.
Yes, I hold mine for like the behind the back stuff. That's when it's most.
He just goes straight to the face.
It's like when it's most juiciest and stuff. You know, it's like the best kind of meat.
And he'll just throw in random comments like, "You limp noodle." Like he'll just make shit up.
This is abject. This is adjectives that makes it so perfect. So that's Zach. We also have our friend Sam, which is Samantha. Okay, just kind of emphasizing that Sam's a girl, not to be confused with Sam the dude. Sam is... How would you describe Sam, Bailey?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Best person I know.
Ever?
Yep. Better than Ben. Just kidding.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she actually is like fairly like perfect of a person. It's like super smart. Gone. What? Does she have a master's, or does she have 2 bachelors?
No, she's
Masters.
masters.
She's master's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super smart. Got a big girl job.
She counts numbers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very pretty.
I don't know
Nice
how
to
you
everybody.
account for all that information.
Yeah.
Haha. I see what you did there. I see
She's
what
an
you did.
accountant. She might join. She plays a good bit of video games. I don't know how much anime she actually watches.
Not
if
much.
any.
She watches a little bit with Ian.
Right, and then
she's been watching a little bit of Overlord.
yeah,
Wow.
and then her boyfriend Ian might join. I don't know. He's a pretty cool guy. We just met him semi-recently since he started dating Sam. Ian's really cool. I like him a lot. Me and him got a lot of the same interests.
Mm-hmm.
He just introduced me to the Middle Earth battle strategy game.
Yes. Oh my god. It's
Which-
so fun.
It's like a
It's a tabletop game,
yeah
and you play with miniature figures.
of Lord of the Rings.
Of Lord of the
characters.
Rings. There's other ones that are made by the company Games Workshop, but the Lord of the Rings one is the most important one because it's
Right.
the best one.
Right.
Okay.
So I think it's the same stuff as like the 40K stuff, the
It is,
Warhammer
yeah.
series.
Yeah, which is vastly more popular. But
Yeah, but like Lord of the Rings, man. Like there's something about Lord of the Rings. But I just played my first game of it last weekend, right?
Monday.
It was Monday.
Yeah.
Earlier this week. I had a lot of fun with it. It was pretty interesting. I think I caught on pretty quick for
Yes.
what it was.
Quicker than me.
I think that's just a mindset thing. I don't know. But it's really cool because you can choose like different races and stuff. You can be like have like a good alliance going or evil alliance going.
Mm-hmm.
There's like factions and stuff. Ben, you played a lot of like Easterlings.
Yes,
And-
that's the army that I'm purchasing, painting, and using.
Right. And then you're trying to also get the Ents.
Yes, the tree ends.
Yes. I was like, wow, this is so interesting. And I kind of researched some. I was like, I want my faction to be different. So I like worked with Ian and a little bit of Ben of like which faction I wanted. So I decided to go with the Moria faction, which is like a bunch of goblins. And I got the Balrog, which is the fire demon looking
Yes.
thing that you see in the first movie.
And I'm so scared to play against it.
Oh, it's awesome. I dropped $200 on that like in a hot minute. I was like, oh, I should get this. And
On
this,
all the
and this.
pieces, not just the Balrog.
Oh no, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Balrog was like $60 or something like that, I think. But yeah, with all the pieces I got, with all the goblins and stuff like that, it was like $200, which I think is totally worth. Which another kind of game that we've been playing a lot of, at least semi-recently, is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Will credit for at least me for kind of getting me more involved in Dungeons and Dragons. But like I knew of it, but I didn't quite understand the full grasp of it. Like it felt like such a weird nerd geek culture. Like it's like stepping the bounds.
Yeah, but now
It's like, that's too far.
But
Yeah.
but now it's coming out from the depths.
Yeah.
And it's
And
not frowned upon anymore.
like Will started talking about it, I'm like, oh my god, if I do this, I'll be such a fucking loser. But you know what? It's actually like the coolest.
Join the club.
It's the coolest thing like ever. Like it's so dependent on imagination, like both as a player and a DM.
Oh yeah.
To where like if you think out of the box and stuff like that, you're good to go. If you're like a really strategic kind of guy, where you're like, we should set up here. This will give us good advantage at all times, stuff like that. It suits you. If you just want to like hang out and talk to your friends, it's still a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you dig role playing at school, you know it fits so many people.
Alex the Bard.
Alex the Bard.
I still haven't gotten him to sing yet.
I will. There hasn't been any chance and no opportunities.
I need to stop going easy on y'all.
Yeah. So we have multiple campaigns going on. Will has one where he's the DM and he leads us, and that's a really cool campaign. Especially like I love my character. My character is a walking. I was about to say walking, talking, but he's a walking skeleton. He's not allowed to talk.
That's the only reason I allowed him to do it is if he couldn't talk.
Right. He's been a lot of fun to play as, especially which you guys should totally check out the video that we have of that. Which I think Ben has that recorded, right?
Oh no, was it taken down?
It might have been taken down by Twitch so far, and I didn't download it. So that really sucks.
You fail.
I know. I failed that. But my
It's-
Twitch is BenJamo19. If you want to go follow that.
But yeah, so like we had like a really cool scenario, and my character really shined for such a simple task
Mhm.
of just talking to a guy. It was amazing. But we also do one where I DM as well, and my style from Will's is completely different. Will is very by the book, but he's still pretty creative with it, to where he's like, hey, this is the story that we got going on, but this is kind of what your characters are doing and going through. I'm more of a anything goes kind of guy. I'm creating a very overpowered campaign where you can literally be anything as long as it's evil, stuff like that. Which I'm about to expand that into like a really encompassing guild thing to where anybody can come in and do Dungeons and Dragons with us, which I think is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, could you guys explain some of the scenarios that you've encountered?
I mean, other than having to fight freaking Yoshi Raptors?
Yes, they fought Yoshi Raptors with Timberlands on. It was a beautiful moment. Where was that?
I don't even know.
It was in Minecraft.
It was in Minecraft.
Oh, it was in Minecraft.
It was in Minecraft.
And we also went through a maze and found Frankenstein.
What was his name? You called him something else.
Pip.
It was
It was
Pip.
Pip.
Yes.
Rip Pip.
Rip Pip,
'Cause
and
Pip
then
Pip died.
who was the headless? What do we name him?
I don't-
Charles?
Charles.
Yeah.
It was Charles the Headless Horseman.
Yeah,
And
they've encountered a variety of characters, from giant spiders,
And
headless
freaky
horsemen,
ass Tonberry.
to
Yeah.
Tonberries from Final Fantasy. Heck yeah. You don't fuck with the Tonberry.
No, but now freaking is it
Zach
That- yeah.
has tamed the Tonberry, so he now has kind of controlled the Tonberry. It's his companion. Will has control of the water elemental, which is pretty cool, which is the name's Morpho. It's the same water elemental that you'll see from Legend of Zelda
I want to keep him in a bottle.
in a bottle.
But it's not possible.
Maybe you gotta do some magic enchantment stuff whenever we come back
I am
into
a
D&D.
lich, so I can do it.
Yeah, we need to do some more D&D, and we'll revisit that campaign.
Yeah.
And which I stream that, by the way, and I post my campaign on my YouTube as well. So you can watch it live on Twitch, which I think Ben also streams it when he plays with us.
Yes. I just gave a different perspective.
Will, you don't stream it just yet, and I don't think
No,
Alex
but I'm
does.
getting
that.
there. I'm getting
Yeah.
there.
Will's about to get a PC, and so is Alex. Alex is like
The components are sitting in my house, but need to be built.
That's fun.
yeah, and our buddy Timmy. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Timmy. So we have
Timmy's a special breed.
yes. Timmy is Korean. He came over when? How old was he? Did you remember when
He was
born here.
He was born here.
Yeah.
His
I thought he
mom
was-
came over.
I thought he always told me that
No,
he was
his-
born
his
in
No,
Korea.
he was born here.
His
And
parents came over.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
What? I always thought that he
was
told
born
me.
in Michigan,
Okay. Well, I knew that he was in Michigan, and then
And
he
he
came
moved to
down to
Georgia.
Georgia,
but that was when he was really young.
which he is a die-hard Michigan fan.
Yeah.
He screams when they're doing well.
He gets mad when they're beating somebody 45-0 and they score a field.
Because it's not enough. But yeah, Timmy's cool. Timmy's best.
Timmy is best.
Timmy's best.
Timmy's best.
He's still Timmy best to my phone.
Yes, that is our name for him. And his tag is
0 something.
Zero Yun.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we just call him Zero.
Yeah.
Which Timmy's awesome.
Or White Ninja. We can go with White Ninja too.
White Ninja as well. Yeah, he likes all things white. It's awesome. Like everything in just complete white. Oh yeah, I even made like little things, and everyone had their own colors and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. Timmy is big on anime and video games.
Yep. He's
I
about
think.
the same as me in that respect.
How early do you know how early he got into it?
High school,
Same as us, pretty much.
about the same, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if he started way earlier than us.
I just remember us staying up until 3 in the morning on a school night to play Call of Duty.
Yeah. What's his favorite video game franchise? What would you think? He's a big guy on Rocket League though. Like he loves.
I mean,
Rocket
Well, that's
all
recent.
three of us.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
Recent.
Would you say Madden?
He was Kingdom Hearts fan.
He was a big Kingdom Hearts fan, big Pokemon fan.
Big Pokemon fan.
He's a huge spender in Kingdom Hearts. I don't even know if he's played the third one yet.
I don't think he has.
I would almost say that Pokemon might be his.
Probably, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Timmy might be on here whenever he's not working. He has a fairly complicated schedule.
Brave Frontier.
He quit
Rest in
that.
peace,
He's,
yeah.
waiting, he's waiting on Brave Frontier 2 coming out.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anybody else that I missed that might pop on? Oh, Sawyer. And maybe Sarah Kate might hop on. I know. So when I talked to Sawyer, he said he would be interested in hopping on. Sawyer is the same age as
Me.
Will and Ben
And
Bailey.
me. And Sam.
And Sam.
You guys are just the oldies.
We're the young.
Yeah, we're just.
It's me, Nick,
When are you
and
gonna start
Timmy.
losing your hair, jerk? Join the club.
I like my hair. I want to
Timmy's older than Alex is.
Yeah.
slightly.
Yeah, Sawyer's a pretty cool guy. I feel like as a person, he would fit well into the band of Weezer. I feel like that would be his fit. Actually, you know what he reminds me of? The singer from the Foo Fighters. You know his name?
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he reminds me of Dave Grohl.
Okay.
Just as a person. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He likes a lot of video games. I don't know if he watches that much anime though.
I know he watched Naruto. That was the last one I talked to him about. So
He watches anime casually.
Casually.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's one of those guys where he just get up and go and does something. Like he and Sarah Kane, I think, just went to the botanical gardens in Atlanta, which is really cool.
I don't know if he went, but I know she did.
Oh, okay. I thought they both went because I saw the tag.
I don't know. I know that she definitely has gone literally this past week
Mm-hmm.
because she took the boy she nannies.
Oh, the boy shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
The nanny boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Sawyer's pretty cool. Anybody else that I can think of that I'm not thinking of actually?
I don't think so.
So we did the fire starter question.
Yeah.
Is there any other layman like this is the kind of person I am question that you can think of right now to help introduce people?
Top 3 Smash characters.
Top 3 Smash characters.
Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate.
yes.
It's got to be Smash.
Okay.
Are you going to include the DLC characters that haven't even came out yet?
Okay.
No, because
If
we
I-
haven't played them yet.
Because we don't know.
We have not played them yet. Doesn't count.
When are they coming out?
They're coming out later this year.
That's so
So
specific.
at the point of this, at the point in time that this is recorded, Banjo-Kazooie,
Makes me
it has not been released yet,
makes me
And-
sad 'cause it's
and
not
the
out.
Dragon
And the
Quest
hero dude.
is
Oh,
not
yeah.
released yet.
Well, the heroes from Dragon Quest, because each skin is a different person,
Yes.
which is a cool
The
idea.
most recent one has been Joker.
Right.
So
So top 3 Smash characters.
top 3 Smash characters.
Who wants to lead this off? Does anybody already have their top 3?
I'll do it.
I mean, I have
Okay.
top 3.
Okay, so currently my top 3 Smash characters from 3rd to 1st
Okay.
are Ice Climbers, Daisy, and Bowser.
That's your top 3?
Yeah.
I didn't know you played Ice Climbers.
I play them okay, but I'm nowhere compared to you, Alex, okay?
I wasn't saying it like that. I've just never seen you play anybody as
I was
Ice Climbers.
expecting the DK.
I'm okay with DK, but I don't know
Are you going based on skill or what you enjoy?
what I enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like,
I just
I
wanna-
enjoy being good at it. So.
Well, there's that too, yeah. But I don't know. I guess 3rd place is like iffy between DK and Ice Climbers, but
Mm,
yeah.
okay.
I just like the way the Ice Climbers play. It's really fun.
Yeah. It's yeah, they're completely different from most characters other than like was it Rosalina?
Yeah, Rosalind Lima.
Which
It's even less though.
it's still different though because like you're actually controlling Luma independently in a way.
Yeah, it's weird.
So it's like you're watching. It's even more so of watching 2 characters at the same time, which is like making you go cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Alex, do you know your 3?
I do. I'm not sure of the rank. I'd probably put Jigglypuff at 3rd, followed by Ganondorf, and then Ike.
He's been playing a lot more Jigglypuff.
I know. That's what I was saying.
I want to get
I was
Jigglypuff.
almost positive that Jigglypuff was going to be your number 1.
No. Jigglypuff's not that great in Smash Ultimate. Not as good as she used to
Melee and stuff.
be. Melee, yeah.
Yeah.
Melee were the good times.
Yeah, because I've been playing with Alex every now and then at night,
Mm-hmm.
over online and stuff like that. We've been trying to improve some characters more than others. Bailey, do you have a top 3?
I am only good with Kirby. That's my favorite.
You have a top 1.
Yeah, Kirby's my favorite because it's like I feel like if you're bad at Smash,
Do you have a
you can do
favorite?
decently okay with Kirby.
You have a favorite color of Kirby?
I like classic pink.
The classic pink.
Yeah.
Can't go
I
wrong.
also play as Mario sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not as well as when I play as Kirby.
Yeah, I have a hard time with Mario, to be honest.
I like that he does the cape thing
See,
where he
Mario's
makes
my
someone
number
face
3.
the other way.
Okay, so what's your
Yeah,
three then?
So my number 3 is actually, I'm getting to the point now where it's a tie between Mario and Sonic, which is very strange that those two are the ones that are tied up on third.
Mm-hmm.
Mario I'm better at, but I like playing as Sonic.
Yeah, it's different.
My number 2 is definitely DK, and then number 1 is Wolf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He's big on Wolf. He's a Wolfy edgelord. My 3, I think is, I know Samus is either. I think Samus is 2 for me. I'm not sure about my third. I think my number 1 though right now is Ridley. I've been liking Ridley so much just because he's just kind of like a gimmick character in a way. But my third, I've been playing. I like a lot of big characters. I like Bowser a lot, and I also like King Dedede and a little bit of Ganon.
What about K. Rool?
Ooh,
K. Rool's fun.
K. Rool is fun. He's like the king of gimmicks.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your 3 least favorite Smash characters that you do not like to play as?
Oh God, I already have mine.
Can
Alright.
you just... Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was going to say, you can just throw all the swordsmen in a bag and just pick any of 3 out.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
so bad. No, me.
Oh,
I'm
for you?
so bad at swordsmen.
No.
I thought you were going to say the same thing, Will.
Villager cannot do. Olimar, that boy can die.
Hey.
And the third would probably have to be. Probably Little Mac because I can't stand his jump.
Yeah, I don't like Little Mac
I can't stand his jump.
Little Mac is like the bane of my existence. Like, I want to be so good at
I want to
it.
be good at him, but I can't stand
you get-
playing as
and
him
then
because
you
I
get
get
thrown
so
off stage.
mad.
It's so frustrating to get. Like, you don't even want to get too close to the side of the stage because you know what, if you get hit once, you're dead. Like, if the second you go airborne, you're gone. I can't. I'm gonna take me a second to think of my bottom 3. Do you have your bottom 3 yet?
Try. I think I do. I'm just. They all 3 have really unique play styles, and I just haven't played them enough to get used to how they're supposed to go. But I think it'd be Pichu, Lucario. Wow, I lost the other one. And Corrin.
Okay. I really don't like Pokemon Trainer personally. I just don't like the moveset to me. Like, I just can't. I'm not good at it, so it kind of frustrates me with it. I don't like Pichu because it's such a small character.
And he hurts himself.
And
Yeah.
well, to me, like I can be okay with that. What's my third that I don't like? I actually don't like Mario that much. It's like the range thing. I think
Yeah, it's
for me.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey, do you have at least 3 that you like to play as?
I don't really like Ness. I'm not good as Ness.
Yeah, I forgot about Ness and
So Ness and Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah, I don't like Ness or Lucas. I don't like either of those 2. And I actually don't really like. Is her name Sophie or Sophia? It's
Sophia.
the dog one.
Oh, Isabel.
Isabel. I
Oh,
don't like
yeah.
Isabel.
I've
The
come
only
to
thing
enjoy
good about
Isabel.
Isabel is the fish hook. That's the only
Yeah, that's the
good
only thing I do
thing.
like.
But you can like grab projectiles and throw them in your bag, and then you can throw them back at them. That's so cool.
That's a level of skill I will never have. So
You gotta
I
be-
just do the fish hook.
You just have to have the idea, and you're like, I can do this.
And see,
I
then,
just don't know
like,
the movesets.
on top of video games, we also like superheroes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, most of us do at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not huge into comics, but I follow the movies pretty well.
I attempt to follow the movies. I've fallen a little behind, but I still like them.
All right, so here's the good question: as an overall universe, Marvel or DC?
DC for me.
DC for me as well.
I would pick Marvel, and I think that... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I would say Marvel too.
I actually think Marvel as well.
I have a theory that comes from like not really knowing the lore in the comics and just watching the movies, because the Marvel movies historically have been better quality.
Oh, I agree.
Oh yeah, in terms of movies,
Yeah.
Marvel movies for the most part have been way better.
Mm-hmm.
The only
The
exceptions
Dark
being
Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Knight is the best superhero movie that's ever existed.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
think so too.
everything else behind that,
The whole
Oh,
series, like
all 3 movies.
but like for me, I'm never really been big on like the comics and stuff like that. I do
I'm
like
getting more into it.
I do more of like I check out YouTube videos and stuff, and like I learn more about certain characters and stuff, and it gets really cool. And then I also check out like the animated shows and movies. That's where I get a lot of my understanding of lore and stuff. And also the games. The games nowadays have been awesome. I just played the Spider-Man game for the PS4. Holy crap! I just 100% completed that thing in like 3 days.
Dang.
Like I crushed that game.
And then you have the Arkham games.
The Arkham games
They're
are really
great.
good. Which those have so much detail, like even like in the lore and stuff like that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Plus, you can't beat Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is the best Joker all time. There's no doubt about it. Like as a voice actor, at least.
I just think he's a great voice actor. He's also a character in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
He's also a character in Star Wars.
Really?
You don't
I
say.
didn't know that.
Okay, so
By the way, Professor Snape kills Darth Vader.
that makes sense.
Oh my god!
could you?
How could you?
Oh yeah, we were talking about
And
Boba
then
Fett.
Frodo
earlier.
kills Professor Snape.
So if you had to pick your favorite DC hero and villain,
Oh, for DC.
For
yeah,
DC
I mean,
only.
we can do DC and Marvel.
See, I'm in a dilemma because 2 of my favorite DC heroes are basically the same person, but they're not. So Batman, of course, because he's the franchise, but also Green Arrow, who's technically still the same thing as Batman, only with a bow and arrow. So, I mean...
Which is funny because, like, Batman and Green Arrow are, like, the same thing as, like, Iron Man in a way, because they're, like, the rich boy who ends up having no superpowers and just using, like, their gadgets to do all the work.
But the thing is, I think I like Green Arrow's gadgets more than Batman's gadgets, because you have the boxing glove arrow.
So just variations of arrows beats all of Batman's gadgets.
But the thing is, most of his gadgets haven't gotten him out of anything. He still always gets the shit kicked out of him before he comes back and beats the bad guy.
And that's the reason why you like Green Arrow more than Batman, is because he gets beat up more?
Well, Green Arrow is also more prominent, or not prominent, he's more in the world, and he's not hiding away in a Batcave.
I don't know how much time he actually spends in the Batcave, to be honest.
He spends most of his time in the office making money.
Yeah.
Either way, and then my villain, of course, is Joker. It's got to be Joker.
Yeah, Joker's pretty sick. Alex, you got favorite DCs?
Well, I'm going to say the same thing, Batman, Joker, but I don't want anyone to be disillusioned. I don't have, like, even a tenth the knowledge that Will does about anything DC. I just like Batman and Joker, mostly because of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's weird to say, like, they're polar... I mean, they are polar opposites, but it's just the idea of, like, even, like, the names of, like, Batman and Joker. Like, how would you expect those two to be, like, you know, at least when they were creating back in the day. Like, how would you expect that? It's like, instead of, like, Batman versus Catman, you know?
I mean, Catwoman.
Yeah. But, yeah, she's like an anti-hero now.
She's an anti-hero now. I think she's always been an anti-hero, though.
I feel this weird because, like, there are times where she's been, like, a straight-up villain, and then there's other times where she's like, I'm an anti-hero.
She's been a villain, but sexy.
Yes. Yes. Well, I never actually liked Catwoman, to be honest. But that thing, that's just mostly the film depictions of her. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, it's really bad when you realize that in Dark Knight Rises that whole motorcycle scene with Anne Hathaway being Catwoman, where every dude probably knows about it. That's actually a dude's butt.
I did not know that.
It's a dude on a bike. So,
I feel like that's
take that knowledge as you will, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like that's something only Will would know, is that's a dude's butt. Looking at that.
Do research, dude.
Okay, I got you. Ben, do you have a favorite hero and villain?
In DC?
Yeah, in DC.
I really enjoyed Jason Momoa's Aquaman. But
did you enjoy it enough for Aquaman to be your favorite hero?
I think Aquaman's pretty cool, but no, I'm still a basic bitch. I really love Batman and Joker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nick?
My favorite DC hero, I think, is probably more along the lines of like the Flash. I enjoy the Flash and what he does with his limited, like, it's a limited power in a way because, I mean, it's not like Superman where he has one of everything. Mm-hmm. I can pick this up and run real fast, and I can fly, and I can shoot laser beams, and like, there's like videos of like explaining all of his powers that they've shown. He can control weather. He can control time. He can like lift 14 bajillion tons or something like that, which is like enough for like 10 suns and stuff.
My whole thing is that just a list of everything that has been shown in the comic books and not based off of what the time period is.
I think it's like a collection of everything.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying because he gets his powers taken away. Mm-hmm. Like certain powers are no longer a limitation for him.
And then they were also saying like on how he has like telekinesis and all this other stuff, and I'm like, this is
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I prefer Flash because like he has super speed, but it's like how he uses his power that makes him more of like a utility kind of guy, to where he's able to vibrate his body so fast to where he can phase through objects and stuff. He can, in a way, time travel given the right circumstances. He can travel so fast, he can have two of them at the same time. It's pretty cool. Bailey, you?
My favorite superhero for DC is Wonder Woman.
Ooh.
Because she's cool.
Because she's a girl.
She's a girl. And also, she's genuinely really cool. I like her story. I loved the Wonder Woman movie. Mm-hmm. I thought it was really good. If it wasn't Wonder Woman, I would just say Batman, like everybody else.
Right.
But I feel like that's just because those are the two I know the most about.
What's your favorite DC villain?
It's the Joker.
Yeah.
It's for sure the Joker. I mean, how can it not? I feel like the Joker's like the one villain that we've seen over and over again, and there's always like a new kind of spin on his story.
He really doesn't get old.
Yeah, it's like...
He's just so crazy, he just doesn't get old.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yep.
He's just so complicated, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell my favorite DC villain. It's, I think, personally, I like Scarecrow from Batman.
That's also a good choice.
Because, I mean...
Fear toxin.
Yeah, he uses fear toxin, which is really, really cool.
Manipulates your brain to see the scariest thing you can think.
Thanks for the follow. I cannot read the name, but...
That is Daddy Lucifer 6
hey.
With the follow.
And a comment. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Oh, he says, if you were any anime character for 1 year, what is the first thing you do in real life?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
That is a very good one.
And thanks for the follow, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to try doing this like once a week, I think. We're going to try. But in case you want to tune in. So, does anyone have any ideas immediately?
If I was one anime character for a year.
This is tough.
And you have to be in the real life world.
What would you do for that year in the real world?
What's the first thing you do?
What was the first thing that you would do?
But you'd be a hero you'd be whatever it is for a year.
Oh, he says, you transfer back into your human form, but you have half the power through of an anime. You can keep it with you or do tricks. So, like, you can do it. You can do some stuff outside of it after your
year's up.
I don't know if it's just a year though. Oh, so you have half the power of the anime you can keep it with you or do tricks. Okay, so basically, like you choose the character for the year. You have half the power. Basically, you can just use it for like the tricks and stuff.
So you get just their power, or do you have to become that character?
I think if I'm reading this right, that you change into the character, and you do half. Like you can't do everything that they do, but you can do like this particular like thing. If I'm reading that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But anyways, so at least let's start off. Whoops, sorry about that. That's my phone.
No, that's Bastion.
That's Bastion, my phone. So let's first start off with the character, and then we'll go into the deeper dive. Does anybody
He
have?
said something else.
What does he say? You become the characters.
You become the character.
Okay.
Spiky hair.
Does anybody have one right now that they can think of?
I'm not gonna be good at this question. I don't know.
And thanks for the
characters anyway.
Thanks for the comments and stuff. That's cool. Are you thinking One Piece, Will?
Yes, I am. Of course, I am.
What else would he think of?
I mean, personally, I would love if I had to choose a character to be. I would choose Sanji.
Okay.
I would be Sanji, and I would make a crap ton of really good food
for everyone.
For everyone.
Just all the time.
But I would also do the whole, like, skywalking thing.
Yeah.
Because that is the coolest thing ever.
I want to see you skywalk.
I know, that'd be awesome.
What skywalking, for people who don't know, is like you're kicking the air so hard that you, like, fly.
That's cool.
Okay.
I think I've got mine. I would be Kakashi from Naruto.
Ah.
And my first immediate thing would be to summon a shit ton of dogs.
Nice. They're so fluffy. The thing is, the dogs talk too. So
I know.
Like,
it'd be great conversation.
That'd be really cool. It's like, so what do you think when you sniff each other's butts?
Get real deep.
Yeah. Have you guys thought of yours just yet?
I'm not. I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer.
You'd be Aang. Or you'd be Katara.
No, I was thinking along that line. I just want to be a bender.
Yeah, it would be cool to be a bender. I agree.
But you get half their powers, though, so that's a good question.
I think for me, I'll read that here in a second. Yeah. For me, I personally like Obito's powers.
Yeah.
To be able to phase it in.
To be able to phase through and pull things in with you. So I would just like rob a bank and crap.
Kakashi can do that too.
Yes, but he can't do it anymore.
I know.
Unless if Boruto pulls something. Let's see what people said. Automod says, held a message for reason, identity, allow, post it to chat. Okay. So he says Saputo or Boruto Kakashi. Saputo? Or is that Naruto? Is this supposed to be Naruto? Naruto or Boruto Kakashi?
I would say Naruto Kakashi. That's what I'm more familiar with. Mm-hmm. I think he's okay in Boruto. He's just a very small character.
I haven't watched too much Boruto. I've seen like some, but I feel like Kakashi's more laid back now. Also, like he doesn't
just let the reins go to Naruto.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like the one Sharingan eye anymore, which is sad. Unless for some reason they're like he does, but he needs to like tap into the power.
Yeah, but no.
He still remembers all the jutsu he copied. And
Good questions, by the way.
Yeah, they're
good questions.
So you just feel like you're gonna be a bender?
Yeah. If I could pick, I think it'd be cool to be Katara or Toph. Toph is really cool too.
Yeah.
Toph. You want to be blind?
She's like weirdly blind because she can still kind of see.
She's blind, but not blind.
She sees through earthbending.
Yeah.
All right, what about you?
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I wonder why the Automod did that. It just held the message. Oh, I can allow it. There you go. I allowed it.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. I gotta change the Automod stuff then.
Was there a message that was?
No, that's just saying. Wait, hold on.
No, there was like one that was hidden.
No, we're good.
Okay.
But yeah, those are all. That's like the cool thing about doing like the podcast stuff is that like people who watch will both follow and join along and stuff, but they can also ask questions and stuff.